Yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's JD Travelsthenix, and I'm back with another quick video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why being physically fit and being consistent with fitness is going to give you leverage in all areas of your life. So first and foremost, on a surface level, being physically fit, having a nice physique, and is going to make you more attractive, which is going to give you a lot more options when it comes down to the dating market. And believe me, when you're physically fit and when you have a nice physique, you draw the attention of a lot of people. A lot of people just are intrigued in general, and you draw attention to yourself in a positive way. And of course, drawing attention to yourself in a positive way, you're going to draw attention to yourself from the opposite sex, and you're going to get a lot more ladies looking your way. The way that your clothes is going to fit better, you're going to have more confidence because you know that your body feels good, you feel good about yourself, and you feel good about the progress that you've made in life. And people can sense when you have more confidence, and people can also sense when you're lacking confidence. Fitness in general just helps your self-esteem, and when you start seeing changes and you start seeing results, your self-esteem builds. Of course, it's only surface level, but it's not just surface level, to be completely honest. I think it goes deeper into your actual work ethic, and that your work ethic completely improves when you're consistent when it comes down to your health and your physical fitness. Another thing is that when you have a better work ethic in your physical fitness and you're consistent with your physical fitness, your work ethic, it carries over into other areas of your life. It might carry over to your work ethic at the job. You might just be more energetic. If you have a personal project that you're working on, you're going to be more energetic for that. Your work ethic for that is going to be a lot better, because when you start learning to push past fatigue, and when you start learning how to be consistent, no matter how you feel or no matter what your energy levels are, you just have a job to get done for the day, or you have goals that you need to accomplish for the day, and you just do them regardless, that carries over into all aspects of life. No matter if it's working on a personal business project, no matter if it's taking care of a loved one, or working out in a gym, or anything. It could be anything. When your work ethic improves in one area of life, typically you're going to have a solid work ethic in all aspects of life. And with that being said, you got to think of it like this. You might be applying for a job, and if you're somebody who's in great shape, you're somebody who's an overachiever when it comes down to staying in peak physical condition, you're going for a job, and somebody else who's going for a job who's not in good shape, who seems to be extremely out of shape, lethargic, what some people will call lazy, you know, let's just call it what it is, somebody who's lazy, doesn't take care of themselves. You guys both go into the job interview, and you know, you guys are pretty much equal all the way down the board. But when it comes down to your work ethic, you might mention in a job interview that, yeah, I'm really into, you know, I go running 5 days a week, or I work out for an hour and a half every day before I head to work, or whatever your fitness routine or your fitness regimen is. If you put that in your pitch to get a job, obviously that's going to make you a more attractive candidate, because that shows that you take initiative to take care of yourself, and that would translate into taking initiative at work because you're somebody who's self-motivated. If you're running your own business and you're somebody who has a super strong work ethic, then you're more inclined to put in that extra work, to put in that extra effort. And having that great work ethic and that fitness foundation is going to help you stay ahead of your competition. Basically, it's going to help you stay ahead of your competition in life in general, just because you're in better shape. You know what I mean? You're going to be attracting more people to you. You're going to be drawing more positive attention to yourself, and your work ethic is going to be non-pareil. You know what I mean? Your work ethic is going to be great. You're going to be able to push past those mental barriers, and that's something that I feel like fitness in general has helped me with, is pushing past mental barriers, staying consistent, sticking to things, and not giving up on things. It's easy when, you know what I mean, you have that lazy mentality. If you start a new business or you start some type of a project and things just aren't clicking right away, that you might just want to give up on it because you've already got that lazy and that quit mentality in you. But when you're somebody who's consistently working out, somebody who's consistently putting in hard work, pushing past mental barriers, you might have set a goal that you want to run 4 miles for the day, and once you get to mile number 3, you're completely beat. but in the back of your head, you know you got to finish it or you're going to be a disappointment to yourself. So you finish that 4-mile run out. And these are the type of things that can give you momentum when it comes to other aspects of your life. Another thing that I'll say is a healthy and active body is a good start to having a healthy mind. And one reason why I say that is because when you work out, you're releasing endorphins, and endorphins are basically the chemical in your body that actually makes you feel good. It releases kind of like a joy, and it's almost like a natural high. You ever heard anybody say that people who go running a lot actually get a runner's high? And it's a real thing, because when you come out and you work out, it just brightens up your mood. It fills you with energy, and it's just something that makes you feel good, and it carries over into the rest of your day. Honestly, that's why I like to get my workouts in the beginning of the day. If I'm only going to get one workout a day, I like to start off in the morning, because it's going to make me feel good after I get that workout in, and it's going to carry over to the rest of my day. It's going to make the rest of my day run a lot smoother, because I've got that momentum of feeling good and releasing those endorphins from working out, getting a good sweat in, getting a good pump in, getting a good cardio session in, getting my heart rate up. Of course, when it comes down to mental health, it's not just that simple. When it comes to mental health, we also have to do the work, you know what I mean, to get to the crux of our issues that we might be dealing with. Every single person on this planet is dealing with some type of trauma that they might have went through in their life. Might it be family trauma, might be abuse, it might be something that might have happened to you while you was in school. So we all have demons per se. So if you want to be able to deal with those, that takes something else other than just being active and being fit. So that's just a start. Is a healthy body opens you up to be able to heal your mind as well, because at the end of the day, if you don't have a healthy body, you have a sick body. And if you don't have a good diet, then you basically have been poisoning yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, it sounds extreme, but an unhealthy diet is poison. And when you're living a sedentary lifestyle, you're basically crippling yourself, because when you don't use your body in the right way, you're losing a lot of ability each and every day as you get older. Another thing that we need to take into consideration, if you're somebody who's been living a sedentary lifestyle, if you're somebody who's been having a poor diet, we need to take into consideration that over time, when you have that poor lifestyle in terms of your diet, your physical fitness, it's something that can hinder you so bad that you almost normalize feeling poor. You normalize feeling bad. It's like you eat foods that make you feel bad, but because you're so used to eating those foods that it's just normal to you to have a stomach ache, or it's normal to you to feel bloated all the time, or it's normal to you to feel lethargic, or headaches are just something that come and go throughout the day. But when you have a clean diet and you have an active body, you're pretty much cleansing yourself of a lot of these toxins that you consume on a daily basis. And when you don't consume a lot of these poor foods like fast food, a lot of junk food like chips, sweets, different things of that nature, you just feel a lot better in general. That's why it's better to have a diet that's filled with whole foods, home cooked meals, things of that nature. Of course, you can cook an unhealthy home cooked meal as well, but the odds of you cooking an unhealthy home cooked meal are a lot lower than you getting an unhealthy meal when you eat out. It's almost a 99% chance your food's going to be unhealthy when you eat out, opposed to when you eat at home. You know what's going into your food. So if you know that something is bad for you, you're not going to want to put too much of it in your food. You're not going to want to dump a lot of sugar into whatever you're making, or pour a whole bunch of salt in the food that you're making, just because subconsciously you know that sugar and salt is bad for you, especially when you overdo it. Again, when it comes down to constantly feeling bad and just normalizing a poor diet and a sedentary lifestyle, there's really no way that you can get ahead in life when you're constantly feeling bad. There's no way that you can get ahead in life when your body feels terrible all the time, when you're always dealing with aches and pains, when you're dealing with a headache all the time, when you're dealing with a lot of mental problems all the time. Because to be completely honest, when you have an unfit body and when you're not taking care of yourself physically, odds are that you're not taking care of yourself mentally either. And when you're not in good physical shape and you're not in good mental shape, it's going to be a lot tougher to succeed in life or to accomplish the things that you might want to accomplish than it would be if you were in impeccable shape and your diet was somewhat clean. At the end of the day, life is about balance, so we need to try to keep as much balance in our life as possible. Of course, I'm not saying never eat junk food, or I'm not saying it's not okay to take days off from working out or anything like that, but having a certain level of physical fitness is going to give you some good leverage in life. And like I mentioned before, it's going to improve your looks, it's going to improve your mental health, it's going to improve the way that you feel, it's going to improve the perception that other people have about you, and most importantly, it's going to improve your work ethic, because I don't think that you can build a solid foundation in life when you have a poor work ethic. Again, you're going to create leverage on yourself and get ahead of the competition in life, because of course you don't want to get too caught up in competitions in life, but at the end of the day, we live in a capitalistic society and there's always competition. And if you're somebody who's single and on a dating market, there's always competition. You got to make yourself a more attractive and appealing person than the next man. Oh yeah, one more thing I like to say in terms of the whole dating thing. So when it comes down to actually being in a relationship, it's the same thing. You don't want to be somebody who's sedentary and gets comfortable, because if you get comfortable in your relationship and you get out of shape, you're not the person that your girl was attracted to in the beginning of the relationship. And at the end of the day, whether women want to admit it or not, when they see that other women are attracted to you, that turns them on, because no woman wants to be with a man who nobody else wants. That's just the way women's mind thinks. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys have anything you want to add to this topic, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. If you guys agree, leave it in the comment section, leave a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, leave that in the comment section as well. But if you guys are interested in travel, fitness, overall growth content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get updated every time I drop new content. That's it for today's video. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.